Hello, Paul is the best for UK here, and here is a 68k classic Mac Performa 630 that I recently acquired from eBay. It's in excellent shape. I've changed the hard drive out for a CF card with a CF to IDE adapter. Now, this is my first ever classic Mac, 68040 based I think, or maybe 68030 Performa. It's a lovely looking machine. Fits nicely with this monitor that I've got. We've got some volume controls and a headphone socket on the right, floppy drive, IR sensor, I think that is. On the back we've got a wealth of ports. So if you're going to be thinking about getting one of these, you're going to need an ADB keyboard and mouse. They're quite pricey, unfortunately. There is solutions out there such as a Wombat to convert a USB into ADB. ADB stands for Apple Desktop Buzz. Is an internal power supply. Next to that we've got the ADB port. There's just a single port, but the mouse plugs into the keyboard. We've got a printer port, blanking space for probably a modem. I think that's a serial or parallel port maybe. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. A microphone port and a rear speaker out port. However, the system does have an internal amplified speaker as well, just like all Macintoshes. More blanking ports for PDS slot devices, etc. Now I had to purchase this, also this Apple Display to VGA output. My particular one's made by Lindy, and it's got plenty of dip switches to change resolutions and scan hertz and stuff like that. So that's a brief overview of the unit itself. So let's power it up. To power up, you can either press a button on the rear of the machine, or you can press this button on the keyboard. There's the Apple chime. Now, as I've got a CF card in here, the CF card is 2 gigabytes, more than enough. I installed macOS 8.1 or System OS 8.1. There it is, macOS. Welcome to macOS. So even though it's a CF card, it doesn't load any quicker. Probably limited to the slow ATA speed of the system itself. Nice little lava thing I've got going on there. So I've installed loads of games on this. These games were from an old disc I found on archive.org called 300 Mac games, and it's got tons of them. They're only simple games. This one's called Mantra. This is a sort of like a Zelda clone, like a Zelda on the NES, should I say, clone, as you can see. Because I'm running at 800 by 600, it doesn't fill the screen on this game. Sort of reminds me of Golden Axe Warrior on the Sega Master System as well. Just a simple game. I don't think there's any sound on this one, or if there is, I had it disabled for whatever reason. Let's come out of that. Pod. A lot of these are just shareware titles, I believe. So I had no idea what I had to do on this. It's like an above view perspective, and you're this man at the bottom, and there's a man at the top. Maybe it's multiplayer, I'm not sure, to be honest. The other man doesn't move. That's me moving there. Tells you a list of the controls on the right hand of the screen. Yeah, absolutely no clue what to do on this one. Maybe you might know. Okay, so that was pod. So you can see they're all divided into subcategories. See how many games there is? So much games. I haven't played through half of these yet. This is some sort of shooter. It's not Space Invaders as you would expect. It's just as this simple game. Space Invaders is better in my opinion. Doesn't seem to be any sound on this one either. Let's come out of this. That noise is a stuck volume key. I won't stuck it now. Yep, so plenty of games all in different categories, different folders. You can see we've got Wolfenstein 3D in this one. Now at the time of recording the video the sound wasn't working on this either, but it does work normally, so I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe because it's a shareware version. And maybe I just had it disabled. I want the screen a bit bigger than that. Set our screen size here. There we go. Does run a little slow at this resolution, but we are running on a 68030 or 68040. I think it's a 68030 Motorola CPU. Obviously the 386, 486 versions are going to be faster. But this is a 68K Mac. Similar chips to what the Amiga 4000 used. Let's exit out of Wolfenstein here. We've got our control panels here. I'm going to change the... let's have a look at the sound, see what's going on. Yeah, it all seems to be up and everything. And it's making that noise, so... maybe it's just an issue with the games, I'm not sure. Could do with renaming that hard drive, to be honest. It's called Untitled at the moment. Let's have a look in Mac shared folder. So much stuff. Okay, so we've got SimCity Classic on here. This one needs you to set it to 16 colours or less because it's an old version of it. So we'll do that now. Go to control panels, monitors and sound. And we can change to 16 colours. We can also change the resolution in this section as well. There we go, 16 colours. And now we should be able to launch it. Try one of these pre-done cities first. Oh shit! Earthquake! Earthquake already. And a monster. I used to play SimCity a lot. The very first time I played it was on the Commodore Amiga. The Amiga 500 Plus. So let's come out. Let's create a new city and see how it goes. Yeah, the Mac version of this is pretty solid, pretty good. I forgot to press OK, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so we've got our... let's build some residentials. There we go. Some commercials. commercial units for shops and stuff like that. Industrial for factories. No, that's a power station actually. Let's join these 9 houses up with power. There we go, they're all moving in already. Some roads so they can get around in their cars. Look at that. Bit close to have a power station next to the houses. There we go. And you get your fiscal budget as well at the end of every year. So it's come out of SimCity. I didn't build any industrial units, did I? They would have nowhere to work. Okay, so what else we got on here? So much stuff. Got Flashback. Oh well, I accidentally started it unzipping, but we've already done that, so... Oh. So this is converted by Mac Play, and this is Flashback. It's showing the sound's not working. It is working on some games, usually you'll see later in the video, but not this one for some reason. This is just as good as the Amiga version apart from the lack of sound, but that might be a setting I've got somewhere. So yeah, that's Flashback, another world sequel. Coming out of Flashback. And I'll keep it at 256 please. So can this Mac run Doom? That's the question on everyone's mind. And sure enough, it can. It takes a little while to come on now. But once it does, you'll see it in a minute. It's converted by Lion Entertainment, ID Software. Ultimate Doom, there it is. These brief pauses before the game comes on. Probably processing. Running Doom on a 68030 processor is quite taxing. There we go, look at that, Doom. Choose the easiest skill level because I'm absolutely terrible at games. And there we go, there's Doom. It's a slightly slow frame rate at this screen size, but it's still playable. As you can hear, the music works fine on this, and the sound effects. So I'm not sure what was going on with them other games. Well, yeah, that proves that you can run Doom. Probably run Doom 2 as well. Shall I have a look at some apps next? This is full of apps as well. Plenty of them. Let's have a look at the paint package. Atlas Super Paint 3.0. Hello? YouTubers. There we go. Piece of art. No, I don't want to save that because it was crap. Okay, so what else we got on here? This is full of stuff. Microsoft Word. So we've got Microsoft applications on a Mac. With the Mac version for the 68K. This is a very old version of Microsoft Word, of course. December 1991. How cool. Mac Performa 630 running in 2021 from a 2GB CF card. That's a pretty useful word processor. Might be a bit difficult to print unless you've got a printer designed for this Mac. Which even if you have, you might find it difficult to find the ink ribbons. So this is a built-in puzzle with macOS 8.1. It might be available on the older macOSs as well. So yeah, it's just a jigsaw puzzle, you just do it. So yeah, this is quite easy when it's on large pieces. Just a little time waster really. Get a little tune once you've done it. You can load your own pictures in, I believe, but I haven't got none on here. Small is a lot harder, as you can see. That might take some time, mightn't it? Bit of a time waster there. (1992 to 94). So that was Jigsaw Puzzle. If you want me to do a video of any of the games or applications you've seen, just send me a message on YouTube or just put it in the comments below. Don't think you can send messages on YouTube, can you? Okay, so loads more games in here as well, just little simple puzzle games and stuff like that. Head-on collision. So this is just a simple game where you got to try and avoid each other by not colliding. You can like move into different lanes. So I'm the red one at the bottom. This is another simple time wasting game. So that was head-on collision there. Tennis here. Don't know why you have to press a combination of keys to begin the game. It's just literally a Pong clone, but with like a green playing area and some audience laughing. Clapping, sorry, not laughing. Bit shit really, to be honest. So that was Pong. Well, tennis, should I say. So yeah, you can see I'm going to have hours of fun with this Mac. If anyone wants me to image the hard drive, the CF card, so you can try this out on your own Mac, or you can try it out on Balisk 2 Mac emulator, then please send me a message. then I'll be happy to do that. Back to the 300 Mac games again. Some memory games. Concentroids from Planet X. Game I've never heard of before. Now on this game the music goes a bit funny. Maybe it's an incompatibility with macOS 8.1. It might have been designed for macOS 7 or earlier. Yeah, it's just a simple, remember, card matching game. As you can see, as you can hear, the music isn't right. Quite a slow paced game as well, unless it's just running slow on this particular Mac. It might not be powerful enough for the game. I don't know. So that was that one. So thank you for watching and goodbye.